Look what I ran across in the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. A round bed. Got little mirrored tables on the side, mirrors up there, and an 8-track player. Awesome. He said it works. Awesome. A giant vat of red cabbage. Sweet and sour red cabbage. Ooh. Here's a picture of my late brother Richard with Brian when Brian was 3. Back 1986, I think. They both fell asleep. Isn't that cute? Almost like a little fist bump going on there. This is at my grandma's house. Yeah, it snowed that much every year when I was a kid. I lived in Iowa. This is my father reading to Scott when he was a little baby. I dearly love my father. I wish he was around because there are certain things I would sure like to ask him now. This is about wintertime 1980, well, fall 1985. That's me in the middle. That's my real hair color. Little Scott the baby. Looks like he's trying to root. And Brian drinking apple juice. He liked apple juice from the bottle. He didn't really like sippy cups or real cups at that time. Because Scott was a baby and, you know, the kid gets jealous of his brother or sister drinking from a bottle. So it wasn't hurting him, so we let him do that. I know this is kind of a hodgepodge of stuff today. I am trying to grow my bangs out. Or as the British call it, fringe. This part is taking a while to grow back. Also, this bit of hair in front of your ear, I used to shave it off to not deal with this because I used to have long curly tendrils when I was a teenager. Both sides. It's annoying. It gets into your ear. I can't imagine how those, when a guy ages and he starts getting loads of hair in his nose and in his ears, that must be extremely itchy and bothersome. Ooh. Another reason I'm glad I'm not male. Although there are some advantages. So whoever you are, be glad you're you. Well, I thought I'd be clever by dyeing my hair a different color, a little darker. For the winter, you know. And I used a different brand of hair dye. I didn't notice that until after I'd already used it. I usually used L'Oreal, which I love L'Oreal products. And I don't know, I just love L'Oreal products. If you want to sponsor me, I will do as many hair commercials as you want. I love L'Oreal. They have other things besides hair products as well. But anyway, I used a different brand. And I get them at the Dollar General store. They're $3 a box. For touching up your roots, that's a pretty good price. Anyway, this particular brand that I used, I have painful lumps all over my scalp. I have little sores. They're like little scabby sores and large painful lumps. Very painful. It's like if someone hit you with a baseball bat, painful. I've been getting the area wet with hydrogen peroxide, massaging antibiotic cream into it, and it is getting better, but oh my God. And I looked on the box to see if there was an expiration date, and it said, no, there wasn't, but it does say it may be bothersome to some people. I'll say, holy cow. No. Not going away from L'Oreal again. If L'Oreal stops making hair products, I'm just going to let the hair go gray. That's all there is to it. I am that much of a fan. It says that it's 55 degrees. It sure feels a lot less than that in here, I tell ya. It's been very windy, like 29-mile-an-hour winds, and cloudy, and I've been cuddled up under the covers, avoiding the world. Here's a picture of Clover and Iris, my little fur baby grandchildren. Aren't they cute? Clover's still a puppy. Woof woof. Well, now that I've had a giant cup of very strong coffee, the best kind, as soon as it starts taking effect, not only will I go to the bathroom, ha ha ha, but I will be able to do some stuff around here. I have the makings of a few different dishes in process in the refrigerator. Like I'm thawing out some meat to make for something tomorrow. And today I'm going to take some beef pieces that I have and grind it all up, and I'm going to make stuffed green peppers for supper. And it's the closest thing to cabbage rolls that I make. I don't really make cabbage rolls, but Richard, my brother, late brother, that was his favorite food. When Dave Nicholson mentioned he was having cabbage rolls, I thought my brother Richard would love that. So in honor of Rick, he would have been 59, and he died a couple weeks ago. Too bad he couldn't have made it. He was born in 59, he would have been 59, it would have been kind of an awesome type of a birthday. And no, I've not had the courage to go up to the nursing home today. I don't know if Mom really knows what day it is. She's been trying to starve herself because she keeps repeating, I want to be with Richard, I want to be with Richard. So, it affects me emotionally. I know I'm not supposed to let things affect me that badly, but I do. And there are so many things to do around here and Mom's house that I need to do. And even though it says 55 degrees with 30-mile-an-hour winds, it's pretty freaking cold. So I don't feel like doing anything, but I really should do as much as I can in the daylight hours. It's supposed to get really, really cold in the next couple days. But later next week, it's supposed to warm up a little bit, at least be sunny. So I'm going to have to try to make some kind of a daily plan. You know, go to the nursing home from this hour to that. Do this and do that. And I have some interesting stuff coming up. It won't be just ramshackle bits and pieces like this. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to do an interesting vlog. You think about doing one too. If you vlog, take a year of your life. I'm 61, so I can go back quite a ways. I'm going to go back to 1964, when I was 7 years old. And I'm going to go in increments of 10 years, 64, 74, 84, and let you know what happened that year in my life and what happened that year that I know of in the world. That's going to be tomorrow's vlog. I'm looking forward to that. It's when, you know, when you sit and you're alone or you're in the car driving and you're stuck in traffic, you can think about weird... I think I can never run out of stuff to think about. My late boyfriend, Corrado Bear, used to say, you think too much, Sheely. I think too much. Well, I'm sure I'll be a little teary about my brother. He was annoying at times. Those people have watched me for a while know that there were days when I ranted about him and he was frustrating as hell. And he didn't really know how to communicate very well. There's a lot of things he didn't know how to do, but he was trying. This last year he was actually trying to have some inner growth. And it's just a shame that he was taken advantage of by everybody. He was a good-natured guy. Had sucker written on his forehead, but he was a good-natured guy. Rick, in your next life, may you have everything you ever wanted. And I'll leave it that way today. Upward and onward.